Hello everyone, today we're installing a oil level sender on a 3-gallon Evinrude oil tank. There are two versions of the oil tank. There's a 3-gallon and an 8-gallon. First thing I did is I positioned the cork gasket, put a couple of screws in. They do line up to the oil return line, which is not used. Once I got it lined up where the screw holes need to line up, I'll take a Sharpie. I went ahead and I outlined the hole that is going to be required, since they do not come pre-drilled, and the oil sender hole is much smaller. There's two different versions of the sender. This is the 3-gallon, and then there's an 8-gallon, which is longer. This is the molded in analog to NMEA 2000 converter. It's already pre-programmed for oil. The kit comes with the T, the cork gasket, comes with some splices and a nice pretty bag. The hole size is 1.5 inches. The hole for the oil return is not centered. It kind of is off to the left in this case. So what I'm going to do is scour the top by hand, try and get a groove in there so that the hole saw doesn't get away from me. And I'm going to use a variable speed drill, start off slow to kind of get in there. Well, the drill got away from me a little bit, so we got a little notch here, but it shouldn't affect it. The gasket covers it plenty. Got a lot of debris now in the tank, so I'm gonna wash it out with just soap and water. It needs to be cleaned anyways. I see some other debris in there. As you can see, you got it mounted. Looks nice and clean. I cleaned out the tank. There's the sender. Used the original screws that were holding the oil return. Now we just need to connect the analog connections to the NMEA adapter. And then you plug this into a NMEA drop off a T, and they do provide you with a T in this kit. And there you have it. The top is fuel, bottom is oil. Working like a champ. We also put a fuel sender converter for analog. I like to do it on the Lowrance gauge. It allows you, I think, easier customization than doing on a Garmin MFD or a Raymarine's a little better. But there's some calibration screens that the Lowrance gauge offers that for trim tabs and whatnot that is not available on either two of the Raymarine or the Garmin's. Well, works like a champ.